Welcome
Good
to my
morning.
podcast.
8:22 on.
Yes. Hi everyone,
Good morning.
welcome to another episode of the Café, Kous and KVK. Today we're talking about wind, waves and freedom, but also business, travel and empowerment. I'm super excited to have with me one of the co-founders, the owner of Kitesurf, a project that mixes adventure, entrepreneurship and lifestyle. With you, Roderick.
Hello, everybody.
Is Roderick? How
I mean-
pronounce your name?
I mean, it really depends a little bit. If you say it on the Dutch version,
Dutch.
it's Roderick. If you say on
Roderick.
French, it's Roderick.
Roderick.
And then if you say English, many people call me Rod or Rody or Roderick. So
Yeah, in
it's
Portuguese you be Rodrigo.
Rodrigo. Yeah, in Portuguese they call me
Okay.
Rodrigo.
Rod. Welcome to my podcast.
Thank you. Well,
Yes.
thank you for having me here.
Let's try to have fun today.
Yeah.
I know we wake up so early, have nice wind outside here in Italy. It's a nice spot for kitesurf.
Kitesurfing, yeah.
Yeah, and the wind today looks like amazing, huh?
I mean, I woke up this morning with the sound of the wind and I was like, I think it's going to be a good day. I think it's
Yeah.
going to be a good and long day.
I hope so too. I have to try, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, let's talking about kitesurf. How did you first get into kitesurfing?
So, how did I start at kite? Well, when I would say 50, when I was younger, I always went with my family to the beach. We had a dog and then just walking on the beach, but normally we always went with sunshine and beautiful weather. And then all of a sudden we went like in a weekend when there was maybe a little bit less sunshine, but a lot of wind.
Oh.
And we were sitting in the beach tent having a hot chocolate, and I saw people flying through the air. And then I said to my dad, I want to do this.
Wow.
So he said to me, okay, if you pass this year with good grades on school, then I'll pay you one lesson.
Okay.
So, and then my brother and me, we got ourselves a lesson.
Oh, nice. You have the brother also do kitesurf.
Yeah.
Wow,
So then
nice.
we started kitesurfing together. So that was actually really fun and really nice.
Always is nice when you have someone together.
I mean, it's really cool.
Maybe,
It's
yeah, we
like,
motivate each other.
yeah.
Yeah, it's nice.
And we did so many sessions together. So we share a lot of experiences and adventures that we
nice.
had in Netherlands, but also in Brazil, but also in Cape Town, everywhere.
Sorry, how long time?
I was 15 when I had my first lesson.
15.
Yeah.
Okay, so long time ago.
Long time,
Long
16
time.
years ago, yeah.
Wow. What made you turn this passion into business?
So actually, just because of a feeling, when I started kitesurfing, I never had a direction that I want to go to. I started because I really enjoyed it. Because I saw people flying, I was like, I think this is fun. Then I don't know, apparently I was pretty good. I learned tricks really fast. And then I got my first sponsor and he said, okay, maybe you need to do competitions. Then I started doing competitions. And then I rolled into the Olympic campaign. And then I was like, man, we have such a nice passion. I want to share this with more people. And then, I rolled into Kite Active. So I never really had an idea when I started, I'm going to turn this into my passion or I'm going to turn this into a business. It just happened naturally.
Oh, nice.
And I just always try to follow my gut feeling.
Gut feeling, yeah.
And which is sometimes a little bit scary and hard because it's easier to make a decision based on facts, like 2 + 2 is 4. Oh, meu Deus.
Oh, my Deus.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
we start.
I ask again. Clack it. What made you turn this passion into business?
So actually, I always did stuff because I enjoy it, like it, and because I have a good feeling on it, like a gut feeling. Like I started kitesurfing because I really enjoyed it. And then, well, apparently I had talent and I learned pretty quick new tricks. And then one of my sponsors said, hey, maybe you need to try a competition. And then I did a competition and then I rolled into the Olympic campaign, and then I was like, oh man, this is such beautiful passion, and we experienced so many adventures. I want to share this with more people. And then rolled into Kite Active, and I never had like an analytical decision made, like 2 + 2 is 4, but always like on the gut feeling. And sometimes it's a little bit difficult because, well, it's easier to look at an analytical decision instead of gut feeling, because sometimes I'm a little bit a person that can doubt. So sometimes I'm like, oh, I need to go left. Oh no, I need to go right. So, but I always did it on the feeling, and just putting a lot of energy and love into a project that I start or where I go into. And then I think if you take care of your plant and you give your plant a lot of water and love and sunlight, then it's starting to grow and to shine. And I think this is also with everything I tried so far. And of course, along the way you make analytical decisions like financial decisions, but in the beginning when I started, it was just like mistakes, a lot of mistakes.
The entrepreneur, we have a lot of mistakes.
I mean, a lot.
Yeah.
I think it's...
But you learn with that.
Yeah, you learn with that. It's like trial and error. And I think being an entrepreneur is the same as being an athlete. Because you are here and you have a goal and you have little objectives between that to reach your goal. And well, sometimes you do 2 steps forward, you go 3 steps back, or 1 step back, and you continue. So it's a lot of trial and error. But
the entrepreneur is, like I say always, we need faith.
Yeah, we need faith.
We need faith. Yeah, all the time.
I say
we never know tomorrow.
No. You need to have faith in your own ability, in what you believe for, what you stand for. And I also always say hope makes a person give energy and living, you know?
Yeah, but if you love what you do, everything gets more easy, because indeed it's not so hard to work what you love. It's true. You don't feel like obligated. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. Because what you said, like, we all make a lot of mistakes with being an entrepreneur, and that's definitely gonna come with trial and error, and getting a lot of frustrations. But if you really love what you do and you keep putting the effort in it, then eventually it's gonna get there.
Yeah, it's true. What is Kite Active all about? How does it work?
So Kite Active is all about, we have different core values at Kite Active. So one core value is adventure. We want to have adventure. We want to see new people. We want to discover new stuff. The other core value is progression. We want to progress on every level.
Produção.
Wow. Look at this.
So, what makes Sicily such a perfect place for kitesurfing?
Why is Sicily such a perfect place? Well, it's pretty simple. It's really simple. We have all the ingredients to progress and to enjoy life, if you ask me, because it's warm, shallow waters, there's a lot of wind, and we have a beautiful location right in front of the lagoon, and it's Italy, which means amazing food, pizza, pasta, coffee. And I mean I just love Sicily, like the island itself. Like if there's, for example, no wind, we get 2 boats. We go riding. Riding on the boats, discover the island, like swim everywhere in turquoise waters. We take a car. We go do a wine tasting in a wine farm.
Oh, yeah.
We go hiking. There's so much things to do next to only the kite surfing. It has a entire package, like perfect for kite surfing, perfect for beginners and advanced people.
Mhm.
But also, if there's no wind, we're never ever gonna get bored. At
Okay.
least I'm not getting bored.
Yeah. But it's not better than Brazil, huh?
I mean, Brazil is a flagship destination, if you ask me. I think Brazil is.
Au concours.
Yeah. If you have a pyramid,
Yeah.
I think Brazil is
In the
is
top.
there. Yeah.
Amazing. Love it.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about woman and kite. We're seeing more women getting into kite surfing, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Why do you think that's happened now?
So in the beginning, I think kite surfing was mainly it was as a little stereotype that it was really heavy for the body, like really heavy for the muscles, that it's really a macho sport. This is what I really had in the beginning. To be honest, I think it's really good for the sport if there's so much more girls, women joining the sport, and it's just more in balance. I mean, if we put 100 men on a football field, it's gonna go wrong. Trust me, maybe not the first day, maybe not the second day, but eventually shit is about to happen. If you mix it 50-50, it's way more in balance. Like the macho alpha male level is just gonna drop and it's just gonna level out. And I think this is also really good for in the water.
Yeah, female details make the difference everywhere.
And I always had that feeling, but I was 2 months ago I was in Indonesia and I was surfing there, so a little bit different than kite surfing, but sort of the same atmosphere and vibe. And one session I was in the water with 20 other guys, and it was, I mean, I think I'm a good surfer, but it was really a macho vibe, you know. Everybody was like, no, this is my wave, no, this is my wave, and everybody was a little bit fighting. Then
Man.
then 3 hours
Come
later I had a second session with my girlfriend and 4 other girls and 2 other men, so it's way more in balance. It was men and women, and this was such an amazing vibe. Everybody was like, yeah, go, this is your wave, and we were cheering for each other and we were like happy for each other. And then it was like, again, a realization moment. Man, we just need to balance it out. Like 50-50, 60-40, whatever. This is perfect. It just makes it more, the atmosphere gets so much better.
Always.
But,
Womans.
I mean, yeah.
Always.
But I
Womans
think
is
also,
womans.
yeah. But also only 100% women.
No, also doesn't work.
It can
Everywhere.
be a bit tricky.
No, yeah. I can tell you 100%. Yeah. What do you say to a woman who thinks this sport is not for her?
I don't want to say anything. I would more ask the question, why? Why do you think it's not for you? I mean, during our camp now, we have a lady, a woman. I think she's almost, she's somewhere in the 60s. Yeah, she's somewhere in the 60s. I think she had 2 broken legs, 10 years, not because of kite surfing, but because of something else.
No.
Broken legs, and now she's kite surfing. So my question is, why? Why you think you cannot kite surf? I mean, honestly, it's for everyone and every age. So if you're a male, female, or everything in between.
Here, I'm 41, and then I started last year.
Yeah.
It's a big talent for me.
Yeah,
I'm beginning, of course, but I'm still trying.
Yeah, and you
It's
know
nice.
the feeling of the kite. You know the feeling of the adrenaline and the freedom, and I think that's just why it's kite surfing. And kite surfing is not only for the best people or to do tricks.
But my experience with kite is so many points that we can looking for it, or we can start to think about, like self-control, like environment, also is good for connect with people, and also about how can I feel peace in the middle of the chaotic scenario, because we have too much information around us.
Yeah.
But it also is self-challenge, like this is good for us to think about and then feel more strong and then see I can do it.
Yeah.
It's not impossible.
No.
I
truly,
of the age.
Yeah, I truly believe that. Like, kitesurfing taught me a lot, but it also taught me the most important thing that it taught me is being humble.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're on the bottom, you always look up.
Yeah.
But the moment you're on top of that hill, you need to don't forget to look down, because at one point the people who are down, they're gonna catch you, and then you're gonna be on the bottom again. So and kitesurfing, I mean, not kitesurfing, but Mother Nature actually taught me that, because I've been in so many situations when I was thinking, I'm in control now, and then Mother Nature comes and just smacks me off that comfortable feeling, and I'm swimming in 6-meter waves with my kite in the water, and I'm like, too confident. Never be arrogant, be humble. And this is now, if I look back, it's always been like this. When I started kitesurfing, there was a pro athlete who was cheering for me when I did my first little trick. He was like, whoa, this is so good, nice, and he was giving me tips. And that really made me, that was such a good feeling. Cheering for me when I did my first little trick. He was like, whoa, this is so good, nice, and he was giving me tips. And that really made me, that was such a good feeling. And maybe now it's, I don't want to sound arrogant or something, but maybe now it's the other way around, when I am sort of in the top of the world and I'm helping beginners doing their first trick. And I think this is just a good thing in the sport too, that everyone is humble. And the next question is like, it's kitesurfing safe for beginners, especially women who have never done any board sports before? Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, okay.
For sure.
Okay. And you said the age is don't have age.
No.
Yeah. What age is too late to start? Any age. Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I mean,
guys, I'm 41 and then I started. I think like women can start anytime.
Yeah.
I saw a lot of kids and then old ladies.
Yeah.
And
it's not only for the young people, it's for everyone.
I think that's what most of the time the media sell to them.
Yeah.
Young people, young guys or young ladies or whatever. But I can see everywhere, because I travel with Kitesurf for a couple of times. And I saw a lot
all
of
different ages.
Old ages. Yeah. But this is nice, because we get some balance about also connection.
Yeah.
And then different experiences between them, and then it is really nice.
Yeah, and like last week we had a little kid of 15 years old.
Oh.
And also someone of 60 years old in the same group.
Yeah.
And they connected really well. It was not like, oh, you're 15 or oh, you're 60. No, it was like, whoa, you did your first meters today. Whoa, this was so cool. And they were all cheering for each other.
And then they are humble to learn each other.
Yeah.
The new generation, the old generation,
and we forget the phones.
We're
just on the nature, in the water, enjoying.
Yesterday, I was thinking about this, especially for me, because I'm super high profile with my Instagram and everything.
Yeah.
And then I was looking around. I said, guys, what happened here? Nobody in the telephone, everybody contact each other, looking face to face, talking, laughing. We miss telephone. Yeah. This is amazing. Yeah. This is really good. Contact with the nature all the time.
This is so true. And you know what really I really enjoy always with Kite Active? I don't know if you also experienced it, but it's, of course, kitesurfing is super important during the week. We want to kitesurf as much as possible, but it's not only kitesurfing. There's more than kitesurfing. You meet new people, you meet new friends. you go kite surfing together, you know, like, I mean, I think we met during with Detective, and
Kitesurf.
we're doing barbecues together, you know. It's like you grow into different different friendships or something. I
Yes,
think this
yes.
is really important.
I also last year in Brazil, when I had the opportunity to work for Kitesurf as a crew,
Yeah,
was really nice. The contact with the other culture, because the people from Belgium,
yeah,
and then have a lady between the men.
Yeah.
And it was really nice.
Yeah.
It's so how can say the good connection with everybody.
yeah, yeah,
It was really, really good.
yeah.
So, do you think kitesurf can help women reconnect with with confidence, or even heal emotionally?
I think it's really, if you're, yeah, for sure. I mean, you get confident with kitesurfing. In the beginning, it can be a little bit of a struggle because you're like, oh no, I'm not good at it or whatsoever. But then after 2 days, you start to know how the kite is working. You start to know how to feel the power. And then 1 day later, you start working with the board. So you see the progress really quick. So this is giving you energy and giving you confidence. So yeah, I do think it's working good for people who have problems with self-confidence. I do believe that. Also with depressions, to be honest. If people are depressed or they are maybe in a little burnout, then go
Because it happened a
kiting.
lot. I tell you, because especially in Brazilian situation, because we are expat,
Yeah,
and a lot of women come and follow their husband for the job, and then they start to lose their identity,
yeah,
and because have kids, don't have time,
Yeah.
that we lose anyway. We lose our identity because we are not in our country, especially when you live in the Netherlands.
yeah,
And women search something like, I need to do something, I need to find myself.
yeah.
And do you think if they start a new sport as a kite surfing, they can reconnect with their identity?
Yeah. And I think it's more than that. I don't think it's only reconnecting with your own identity. I think first, yes, that is important because you really see like, oh, I am becoming a kite surfer maybe. So you connect back to your own identity. You do something for yourself instead of only working for the kids or only traveling to the Netherlands for work or your husband or whatsoever. But I also think you're creating new friends.
Yeah.
And with creating new friends, you make something for yourself, you know, like I mean, I also moved to a different city where I didn't know anyone for my girlfriend. And in the beginning, it's really hard because you don't know anyone. But then, well, I went to the beach for kitesurfing and I meet new friends over there. And now I have a group of friends over there that I can connect with. So
Connection.
yeah,
Kite active is connection.
yeah, you make you're connecting new people and new passions together.
Yeah, good. Yeah. Let's talk now about travel and entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
What is like running a travel-based business like Kite Active?
What it is like.
Yeah.
Whew. Chaos.
Yeah, that's the intention, to show the chaos here, because we are coffee, chaos, and coffee. Good one.
Yeah, I mean, it's so much fun, but it's also a lot of chaos. But I mean, positive chaos.
Yeah.
Because there's so much things that you need to connect and that you need to arrange, but it's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah.
Yeah.
And how do you balance business, nature, and community in this lifestyle? Hard question.
Yeah. I think with always coming back to the point why I'm doing this.
Yeah.
And doing it because I love it, because I love the sport.
Okay.
So yeah, I think, yeah, just because of the love of the sport, that's how I can keep connecting and making it work. Because if I don't love it anymore,
Yeah. It's about love again.
yeah,
Yeah.
then
if you love what you do, it's never
yeah,
hard.
yeah, true. This
Of
is
course,
so
we
true.
know have so many challenges between and then goes and then things that the chaos.
You know what
But
someone
we
said?
keep doing.
Yeah,
Because we
someone
love
said
it.
once to me, like a good friend. He said, if you love what you do, money is a
A
consequence.
consequence. I think the same.
Yeah.
I'm 100%
Yeah.
agree.
Yeah, and of course,
Everybody say, I said, look, guy, especially Tuan. Tuan is my partner. He always hard work. I said, guy, if you do what you love, the money's consequence
Yeah.
about everything.
yeah,
This is,
But
is
yeah,
really true.
yeah, it's so true. And of course, sometimes we need to work really hard, and of course,
Yeah.
sometimes we need to do something that we're like, I don't want to do this. But if you always come back to the base, okay, maybe this part I don't like, but I need to look at the bigger picture. Do I love the bigger picture?
Mhm.
Yes. Okay, then I just follow it.
Yeah.
And then money is gonna follow later. Because I see I studied business administration at the university, and all the people that I studied with, they went straight into a corporation, like big work.
Mm.
And now if I look at them, so many of them got into a burnout or got into like a depression and stuff. And not all of them really like what they do.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, banana cakey.
A nossa produção aqui tá demais.
Whoa,
Our
whoa,
producer
whoa.
here. Yeah. Enjoy. Oh. Banana cake.
Amazing.
Good.
You really love what you do.
Yeah. My assistant.
I really love what I do.
Amazing.
My assistant.
I'm gonna take it.
Yeah, of course.
Mm.
So, yeah, about challenge. What were the biggest challenges starting these projects?
Oh,
You don't have challenge with Kitesurf?
I have a lot of challenges.
Yeah, I can
No.
imagine. All the business that we start to have
So
challenges.
maybe my biggest fear is that I love kitesurfing. I really love kitesurfing. My biggest fear is that I would lose the love for the sport if I would go into Kitective, because Kitective is not only being on a location, it's more than that. You need to organize everything. It's actually running it is running a business. And I was scared in the beginning that I would lose the love for the sport because I would get into a kitesurf business, if you can say like this.
Mhm.
This was my biggest
Okay.
fear, I think. But to be honest, I think I started loving the sport more because of Kitective. And that is mainly because I was always into the competition mode. I was always, when I was on the water, I was like, I need to train, I need to do this and that. And now, because I'm running this business, I see so many happy people who are not into the competition mode, which made me realize that, yeah, why did I start at kitesurfing again? I started because I love it. So now I can enjoy sessions more without having that competition mode.
Competition. Yeah. Going to the finish this, and then we start our ping pong round.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's a ping pong round. That's the last question. And then we go to almost finish our podcast today. And what advice would you give someone who's want to mix travel, sport, and entrepreneurship? Some advice. What advice would you give someone who wants to mix travel, sport, and entrepreneurship?
I mean,
Not like I say every day. To start, and then after you improve.
Yeah. No.
Oh, no.
I think what I would say is really think outside the box, but also think, why are you different than the others?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can do something else like copy and paste and then hope that it works. But why would someone choose for you and not for someone else? Then follow it and chase the dream. I think that's really important. But also be realistic to yourself. Like, the numbers don't lie. So at one point, you need to follow the dream. You need to follow it. But you also need to step back, take the numbers, look at it, and say like, okay, the numbers are not lying. Is it positive or is it negative? And then you can assess a little bit. Like,
okay, first question, espresso or cappuccino?
Cappuccino.
Okay, y'all take longer.
Yeah.
Take
I would
longer.
say in Italy, espresso, but in general, cappuccino.
Cappuccino. Okay, good. Your favorite kitesurf spot in the world?
Brazil.
What? Amazing. Waves or flat water?
Waves.
Oh yeah.
Easy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, easy.
I need to learn. I need to learn with waves. I prefer flat water. Sunrise or sunset session?
Sunrise.
Oh, it's amazing, huh?
Yeah.
But always have a wind in the morning?
No, not always wind in the morning. But I think sunrise is beautiful because it's more special.
Oh, nice.
So many people see the sunset, but there's not many people who wake up to do the sunrise.
Good. This is really good.
Yeah.
Must have eaten in your kite bag.
Must have
Eaten. Item.
Oh, item. Must have item in my kite bag.
Not eaten. Item.
A kite.
Of course. Favorite food after a kite session?
I think really difficult. Stroganoff de frango.
Oh, amazing! Love it. One word that describes kitesurfing for you. One word.
Fun.
Fun?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fun.
I think for me also.
Yeah.
Yeah. A book or podcast that inspire you lately?
I had the Homo sapiens. It's a really difficult, thick book, but it's about the evolution of the man, of the humanity.
Humanity.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Dream place to host a kite camp.
So, what I really want to do is
Kiteative camp.
the dream place.
Yeah.
Oof.
Oh, Thailand.
My dream place.
Indonesia.
I think it's gonna be so my dream place to host a kite camp is Indonesia. The only thing, logistic wise, it's really difficult. So this is the dream place for me, but it's almost impossible to organize it.
Oh yeah. It's far. And
I mean,
logistic.
it's super far. It's not
a challenge
cheap.
for kite.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a challenge. Someone who inspire you in the kitesurf world.
Someone who inspires me in the kitesurfing world. I mean, when I was younger, I got inspired by another professional kitesurfer who was really good, who was living really close to me. His name is Yuri Zoon.
Yuri
Zoon.
Jean.
I got really inspired by him because he had so much power and aggression in how he was riding. So I had a lot of respect for that. Now, at this moment, I actually enjoy people who are following their own style.
Oh.
So not really who are into the competition mode, who are really into like following what the judges are thinking, but who is really doing just how he wants to ride.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Coffee before or after kitesurfing, or both?
After.
After?
Yeah.
Really?
Because you have
Because coffee gives energy.
I know,
before or not?
but before, like what I also really like is you have a coffee session, you have a kite session, and then you sit in the sun with a cappuccino and a banana bread, and you look at the spot.
Yeah.
And you're like enjoying life with your banana bread and a cappuccino, and you look and you're like, oh, this is so sick. Because you're really dead and tired of this session. And then the cappuccino.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So,
I got it.
Yeah.
I got it.
Yeah.
Okay. And what's your KO superpower?
I would love to read people's mind.
Wow.
Yeah.
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 But it's
And
not
not
so difficult.
That sounds maybe like scary and psychopathic, but it's more because I would love to see what people think about their true opinion.
Yeah.
Like
talk with one.
Yeah, but also like I always ask, so what do you think of this? What do you think of that?
Yeah.
And I would love if I could just look at someone and think and know if that person is happy or if that person is sad, so I could talk to them and like help them.
Yeah, it's the connection again.
Yeah, connection. Yeah,
connection against love.
Yeah,
Kitesurf.
Yeah.
Kitesurf. Thank you so much.
Thank you
for sharing your story and energy with us here. Where can people find more about Kitesurf, or maybe even book their next adventure?
So yeah, we have the website. It's kiteactive.com.
Social media, like Instagram.
Yeah, Instagram. We're really pushing a lot now on the Instagram. So it's also instagram.com/kiteactive.
Okay.
We're building a new website.
Instagram?
Yeah, website,
YouTube?
Instagram. We're working on the YouTube. Yeah, I'm
Amazing.
creating new videos.
Okay.
So that's the main thing. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you too. Thank you for having me.
For come to us and then share everything.
Yeah.
Give more information about everything for Kitesurf. And I would like to ask you about some invitation for women.
Yeah.
Special women. For me, is important have the women together.
Yeah.
It's possible for women to have a private group with Kitesurf and then travel to kitesurfing, learning or do downwinder or whatever.
Of course. I mean, everything with Kitesurf, to be honest, with Kitesurf, everything is possible.
Okay,
and
good.
I think also one of the core values is inclusivity. So come and join us, whatever your level is, whatever you want to do. If you're the age, whatever. And I think it's really nice to create like maybe a group of girls to make a camp and just make something really nice and like an amazing adventure.
Okay. To everyone listen, if you ever thought about try something new, this might be your sign. Until next time, stay wild, stay free, and keep sipping that chaos with purpose. Bye.
Ciao, ciao.
Come to Sicily, come to Brazil for Kitesurf.